All right. Now, I know this setup is a little bit different from where we at, but before I get into anything, I want to just talk about a win, because in this process, I want y'all to really take the time out to start documenting your wins, because it's going to lead into the perfect segue for this video. So as we're talking about this, I'm working on y'all video for tomorrow. Literally working on the edit for y'all video tomorrow that I'm going to drop, like I said, every day. Grind don't stop. Only thing is, I forgot my camera at home, but we don't make it the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to this, what we doing, it's going to be so much bigger later. For right now, we get to reap the benefits. We get to see the wins. Which leads me into what we're going to talk about today in your journey to help you keep pushing forward and keep working hard. I've been watching this YouTuber by the name of Reese, and he been talking about the 90-day method, getting into getting money in your pockets, learning how to save, being disciplined, and all these different things. He's a small channel just like me, but I wouldn't say just like me, because he's got like 50,000 followers, subscribers, and he got the consistency. But watching him as a small creator has been motivating me in a way that I can't explain. Bro drops knowledge every single day. Like all the things that I'm trying to do and trying to build, I'm watching him do. Only real thing I'm kind of having confusion with, if he even goes back and looks at my channel, is me trying to figure out how he got his stuff set up with my panel, but neither here nor there. Anyways, like I said, I'm just trying to be transparent with y'all and everything that we're working on. But today, I want y'all to understand the importance of documenting this journey. This journey of self-discipline, you're going to want to look back on. I guarantee you. I know not everybody out there feels like they can talk to the camera. And I'm not saying you got to talk to the camera like how I do. The reason I talk to the camera is so I can feel more secure in myself, practice my public speaking when I'm out and do the things that I'm doing. Like right now, in the next I'm actually supposed to be in it right now. I'm supposed to be getting ready for a new student orientation and get ready for college. I keep telling y'all all the time, y'all know my story. Y'all know the type of person I am. That first video, and it has a crazy thumbnail. It looks like I'm boohoo crying. I'm not. But it just, YouTube decided to pick that thumbnail of all the thumbnails for whatever reason. But I like to see it because it shows the beginning. It shows me looking terrible. Because you got to realize the starting line don't matter. You are not a product of your environment. Whatever your environment is, you are a product of what you decide to build on. Every single step of the way, no matter what. Everything you do, from us doing the journaling, from us doing the reading, from us meeting new friends and finding new ways to exist in the world while being disciplined in it, you need to be writing all this stuff down. You need to be documenting all this stuff. I'm telling you, this is going to be so beneficial later. So beneficial to where it's not even going to make it. You're just going to be able to look back and be so proud of yourself. Because you just take the time to self-reflect and check in with everything that you're doing. Like, I got videos that I can cut to of me making run goals that I never thought I could achieve. Like, I can run 3 miles straight. I mean, if I don't exercise like beforehand a day, if I don't do like my 10,000, 20,000 steps before my run, I can get through a 3-mile run. No problem. I'm exercising every day. I could bang out 60 push-ups straight right now. If somebody told me to drop and give them 60, I could drop and give them 60. That's better than what it used to be. It used to be drop and give 50. I could drop and give 60 push-ups right now. Straight. And not no bullshit push-ups either, like some regular push-ups. I can talk to people. I make people smile. I have charisma now. I ain't had that before. Being able to just communicate the way I'm communicating to y'all about everything I'm going through beforehand. Like being able to publicly speak. And that's why another reason why I want you guys to start documenting everything you're doing is you can start to build a brand out. Now, I know a lot of y'all might not be on this journey like how I am, about building your own personal brand and things of that nature. I'm not saying you have to, but what I am saying is you never know who the next person's struggles is. And in this journey of self-discipline for me, it has taught me how I carry myself. I attract the things I want around me. Like it's weird because I really ain't believe in a lot of this stuff beforehand. But actually taking the time out to understand the science behind it, like it's magnetic. People that want to be around you and see the things that you're doing, they'll help you grow. For me to get a little bit personal with y'all right now, I don't really have the best relationship with my family. And going through this season that I'm going through right now has forced me to self-reflect on a lot of the things that were negative about me. I wouldn't say I'm no bad dude. I ain't ever wish no evil or anything like that. But like y'all know, I'm going through a bad breakup right now. It hurt. I was locked in with mom for 7 years. It's weird to think about waking up in a bed, don't it? And doing life, don't it? But before this, just to get personal with y'all, I ain't never been alone, like really alone. You know what I mean? When I left my house at 22, when I left the crib, I went to go live with my dad in New York. And then after that, I ended up staying with Shorty. And from that, me and Shorty built a life together. And it's been like that this whole time. But I was never alone. Like, when you become an adult, at some point, you got to realize you got to have your own. And I never really truly had that. I always had to have somebody second to my ear. Not to say that that's bad. Some people can't get around living like that. And I thought I was one of them people. But the biggest problem that I had was learning how to build on my own. Which is why I'm taking the time out, like I keep saying, about documenting the journey so that other people that might struggle with those same things, they can reflect themselves in you. Because YouTube has a weird way of asking for really sub-niche content and driving the people that need the help to you. I can't speak on y'all's situation. I can only speak on mine, which is why I think it's important that you, people on this end, on the other end of the camera, document everything they're going through. Because heck, you might be able to help me understand what's going on. Help me to figure out how to build life. Help me to connect the dots that I'm not connecting. And vice versa. I could tell you, look, this is my first time alone. I done got knocked down to square one. Bro, before all this, I was up. My first job, before I quit it to go chase my dreams as a photographer, I was making $70,000 a year. $70K. I was able to buy tickets to just fly out and see my shorty whenever. But I was young and stupid. I thought that, life ain't really matter and, I'm young, I can chase my dreams. Speaking, I'm still young, but, right back at the bottom. I was living with my mama's them at the time, too, which is, I say all this to say, in this journey that we're going through, taking the time to really show your process. And some people might get embarrassed by it. I was like that too. I didn't think nobody wanted to see some dude, some random guy from Miami explaining how to get back disciplined and be up. But this has been so motivational for me on my own, because it just shows me that throughout all the times in my life, because I can give y'all boys some stories for real, but throughout the time of my life of having to be knocked down, picking up the pieces, me and her, we even living together, we ain't know where the money was coming from. I made it work. So for me, I was always giving that money away, and I never invested in myself. That was my biggest problem with everything in life. I always wanted the validation from others. And some might argue sitting in front of this camera is me trying to gain that. But really and truly, for me personally, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like it's a place where I can share to a community of people that want to listen. Because a big thing about me that I've loved in my life, clearly with me being around all the people that I've been around, I love community. And when you take the time out to document that lifestyle. Because guess what? People gonna hate on you regardless of what you're trying to do. Hell, you know, her family hate me now. And I didn't even do nothing to the girl. You know? So I say all this to say I don't care if you're coming out of a breakup. I don't care if you don't lost your job. I don't care if you feel like you think it's not gonna work out, bro. One thing you can do if you got a phone or you got a journal or you got some device that can record thing that you're doing, just take a picture, take a video, take a photo. Not even just give to me or to give to the world. Look at it for yourself. Understand that what you're doing has meaning and has purpose. Like we was talking about in the beginning, all those wins. You know, these wins might not need to be for everybody else in your journey. I feel like I want to share my wins. The things I reap, I want to reward. I don't like holding on to things, bro. I like to give. That's just the type of dude I am. When I tell you I got love for you, it's unconditional. But you know, now be very selective about who we get at to. Everybody I meet, I'm always nice. You can ask anybody about me. I ain't no treat you wrong. I don't hurt people. I ain't ever disrespect you. Don't talk crazy behind nobody back. You know? And that just shows my character. That's just who I am. Has it got me into some situations essentially like this? Well, yeah. You gotta know when to turn it on and off. And that's where I folded. Like I said, every day you need to take your time out. You need to record it. I don't care if the recording looks like crap. The lighting not good. That's not what we're worried about. You just need to be able to sit down and be like, look, bro, I came up, I got up, and I did it. We get into it. We get into it every day. Every single day. I need you to whip out your phone, take a picture. I need you to grab your journal, take a note. Every time you get the time to, you need to be documenting everything that you're doing. Because remember, you're doing this for you. Why would you not want to be your biggest fan? Why? Shit, don't do it for me. You know, I want to see you win. Everybody I'm talking to, I want to see y'all win. If you over here with me, we winning. We getting it out the trench. I done been up, I done been broke, I done been up again, and I done been broke again. You watch me be broke again. And y'all gonna watch me get up again. And I'm not going back down. That's not. And you know what, even if I do, screw it. I can show you how I do it again. Right now we building foundations. That's why I'm saying it's so important that you have the ability to reflect. Reflection is going to help you out so much in life, bro. Because the next time you get knocked down to zero, like I am right now, you just come right back up.
Do you know where the orientation was?
Yeah, it's right in there. I actually go ahead myself. Yeah.
All right, thanks.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You too. See, he just let me know that I gotta get ready to go inside. So I gotta. That's my way. That's God's way of saying, yo, wrap it up. But yeah, like I was saying, you need to take the time out to document everything that you're doing along this journey, because you don't understand, one, how it might help you later down the line. Hell, you could be sitting around thinking about how you're gonna solve a problem. It could be anything, bro. It could be anything. You can just look back at yourself and be like, okay, I did it like this. I can analyze it like this. I was and execute. Or if you got a homie and you're like, look, bro, I worked on this thing. This is how I put it together. Whoop. You just don't know what you can gain from believing in yourself and watching yourself grow. Because why have it all up here? You can, but if we're on this same ride together, you know, that didn't work. At least for me. You know, because I got it all up here. A lot of us got it all up here. All the answers we need to execute everything in life is all up here. But what are we building? What are we going to look back on years from now when we made these mistakes? We're going to laugh at them regardless, but I don't know about y'all. I can't wait till when everything I won't even say when everything figures itself out. Because now that I'm thinking about it, the type of hunger I have right now for everything, I don't want even this to go away. Like, yeah, it's painful. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, but like, it's a weird drive. Because I'm putting that energy, I'm focusing that energy into being better. And being able to talk about it with y'all every single day, with us talking about reading, with us talking about getting disciplined, with us talking about just how I fail, with us talking about how I'm about to go to school. Like, there's a lot, like, it forces you to be grateful. Again, because if it's a dark time for me, I don't know if it's a dark time for y'all, but just listen to how your mind. And then on top of that too, be grateful. Just write it all down. Just record all of it, because you just never know what you're going to be able to look back on to either help the next man, but more importantly, help yourself. Now, I know y'all boys say I hop on this thing and I talk way too much, because it's easy to sit and record yourself nowadays. Everybody got a phone. Everybody got a phone. Look, see, y'all hearing me in the headphones. I know the audio not gonna be great. I'm gonna do the little thing on the computer to make everything good, show off my little editing skills. But regardless, man, like, just take the time out, just document what you're doing. Just record it, and guess what? If it's trash, you know what I mean, just put it in a folder. I don't think you should delete it. Just put it in a folder. Storage nowadays has gotten ridiculously expensive, so I know it might be hard to hold in places, but spend you a little $99, $100 a year for Google Drive. Get you your 2 terabytes and just have your files saved in the background. Because I promise you, just like how most of us kids nowadays, we look back at when we was in like middle high school and we had our cell phones, we look at the dumbest things that we did, laughing about stupid memes and stuff like that. Me as an adult looking at it now, it's like there's so many amazing things I'm going to be able to do for the world. That's my whole thing right now. Like, what am I going to get a world? And this is me giving to the world the best way I know how, to just being myself, which is something I haven't been in so long. Like, this journey has been a journey of self-discovery, self-prosperity. Like, I want to be like sad longer. Like, I want to feel this pain. This pain, like, it'd be hard sometimes to get out of bed, because I'm like, dang, I'm not with me no more. I'm whoop out in the streets. Like, we all go through breakups, you feel me? But it's how you build after that. It's how you level up after that. And I'm not saying you need to level up for them. Nah, bro, you need to level up for you. Because with me, I know at the end of the day, I'm going to be the greatest content creator on this app that's going to push everybody to get to their bag and get their self-discipline just like me. Because every day, what we talk about, getting our shit together. When you get your shit together, you need to be documenting all the shit you're getting together. Just have it together. You can just show it all. Like, look, bro, I was that. But I ain't that no more. I'm this. That feeling for me personally has been the most rewarding feeling about it. Like, before all this, I tried to do the content creation thing, but I ain't never had a full drive behind it. This is giving me the drive. This is giving me the purpose. I mean, granted, no one likes to be broken up. No one likes to have a heart on their flow, but, we thought through it. I'm not even just saying that because that's something you got to do as a man. I'm just saying that in general. But, anyways, I done sat here and rant and rave to y'all for too long already. I need y'all to go document everything that you're doing. Not for the world to see necessarily, just for yourself. Take the time out. We done already talked about journaling. We done already talked about reading. Like, write about what you read today, man. Write about how you made a connection with somebody that you wouldn't have thought you would have made a connection with. Write about how you walked through a building and you saw something and you're just like, wow, I never really looked at this way. I admire this. Maybe that'll push you to be an artist or something like you just don't know. The journey of self-discovery is something that you should be able to look back on one day and be like, dang, I did that. So just document everything that you're doing. I promise you, it'll make sense to me. So with that said, man, it's Gio on another episode of Getting Our Shit Together. And I just want y'all to stay down, stay disciplined, get everything fixed, and be the best version of you that you can be tomorrow while building that person today. All right? Lock in, press record, get to that bag, get to this, get your mind right. Everything else gonna be fine. I'm telling you. Because guess what? If it ain't, you can sit and listen to me talk and fall asleep for hours. Actually do that. Help me run it up. Help me run it up. Just listen to me. Because I know I can talk. I know I can talk. My homies and my homegirls tell me that when I talk to them, you feel me? That my voice put on the sleep because I just be cha 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 cha. So if I can do that for y'all, man, I just want to see y'all win. All right, cool. Y'all boys be